Yo, this might be where we get our, artifact armor. Or, yeah, the artifact gear. Ah, I did not expect to find you here. Hmm? Who's this? Oh! It's, not Nidhana. Sorry, that's, Ritra. Or, Varshan. I imagine Nidhana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineer, she remained to assist with their work on the Aether Burner. The Simulacrum, too, will stay at Charlian, while I oversee matters in Razathan. It is a rather convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Barshan, I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. The establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. What's more, when they at last return home to Razathan, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see your new employees are setting in, and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well, believe you me. Your artisans have taught me so much about Thavnerian craftsmanship. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. I can't wait to see what kind of wonders they come up with. God, I love Tataru. She is an omni-crafter. She's a badass. I pray your every success. Before coming here, I heard word of the forum's decision, of what will soon be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of burning life must have been blinding in its splendor. Your journey under the heavens is to protect the light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you'll prevail, and restore peace and tranquility to this star. Would that Ahawan were alive to see it. I will not see his sacrifice squandered, nor shall I rest until Razathan has returned to its former glory. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, the people of the star have not yet given up hope, and neither should you. More people. I like these little end things where they do like a first-person perspective for talking to people. I think that's kind of cool. Ugh, where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Hmm? Who's that? Oh, it's a Amanda Lane. Oh, God. Kilo Gold Boy. My, whatever are you doing here? Waiting on Tataru? A new boutique, you say? I had been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yeah, something with a little more flair, perhaps befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt said raiments as long as my confinement continues indefinitely. The young Lord Fortemps insists that, so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Charlian. Thus do I toil, though every fiber of my being rails against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Sigard to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he was the one who granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. But suffer instead of this otherwise welcome absence. Now burdened with extra busy work. And without Horanoid here, there is no one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Charlian delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. If a hearty meal's what you're after, I suggest go to Last Stand. Yeah, I'm not that mean. I'm not gonna give him the Archon loaf. The cafe over on the pier, their cuisine didn't appear all that appetizing, but if you vouch for the cooking, then perhaps I'll give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion, and ta-ta for now, old boy. I'm not... Amanda Lane, you annoy me, but I'm not that mean. I'm not gonna make you try Archon loaf. As a man who loves food as well, I'm gonna give you something tasty. I can't do that to somebody. To be like, you should try this crap piece of bread. Like, no, like, here's an actual meal. Go get a burger. You'll get a delicious burger. That burger Graha had was delicious too. I mean, you would really think with the well, isn't that Keelik and Tataru I spy? Hmm? Hey, Hancock. I love his song too. Hancock, what are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan. After all, my expertise required, aside from the delivery of goods, is well beyond my purview. Or any expertise beyond that. But what matter if entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Worry not, I will return straight away to Kugane once I have finished. Of course you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me. The industrious woman running a new boutique. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe in them so devoutly, then why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru, fair enough. I like that they're friends. They're like business friends. There is not more I can do to help ready the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage, but on your return, I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bokairo Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldernon Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? I don't have a problem with Hancock, to be honest. Oh, a man of tart taste, I see. Yes, there will be lemon cakes. What? But let us speak more of this upon our return, lest I draw even more of Tataru's ire. Until next we meet. I mean, come on, Tataru. Like, yeah, he's a little sleazy, but in all honesty, he's not that bad of a businessman. He really isn't. Like, he could be a much sleazier person, but he's not really, like, he's just trying to turn a profit. Who's next? Ah, Keelik, decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? Hmm? Ah, it's Biggs and Wedge. Tataru! You better ask her out, boy. This is the end of the world. You better ask. Biggs, Wedge, I take it your work on the Ark proceeds apace? You better go on a date with her, Wedge. Aye, it does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlian and Razadhan has been a rewarding experience, and that's to say nothing of what we learned from the Loperids. The Ark is unlike anything we've had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. I can't wait for you to see it. And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Charlian. Alpha! I think he sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us. He was always one to turn up in a time of need, and I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Charlian. Good thing, too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there. It's still hard to believe we have the means to send you off at the greatest expanse, though, to the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. I never thought I'd live to see such marvels, yet here I am. More often than not, even the science of the catalyst that sparks the need for those great innovations. To think how much I'd missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. And there's that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you, Keelik. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. And one filled with even more adventure. God, Biggs, are they just dropping that plot line? When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments? That's very kind of you, Tataru. They'll be glad to hear it. And on that note, Wedge and I should get going. Still a few more supplies to gather before we return. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? He better do it. No! You pussed out. Damn it. Ah, you pussy. Damn it. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. Right, I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Varsarud from Palaka's stand. Right, I don't... Oh yeah, I did that. She's very pretty, I like her. She's got a nice voice, too. Pleased to meet you. We met before, yes. The pleasure is mine. Thanks to Mistress Tataru, I and many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It is only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. At such times, we must look to one another for strength and succor. I know not whether we will come to call this place home or return to Thavnir, but we are here today, and we are glad to have contributed to the cause. And contribute they did by helping to make your new garments as durable as possible. We put our hearts and souls into them, and I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battles to come. It's to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the Waking Sands. From the rising stones to the falling snows, and even a certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar, we were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even though when we were swept away up to the first, Graha Tia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours has been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often bated breath as you persevere time and again. For all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, and I've long since learned you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promised to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you can't be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return.